Edition with breaking news that's coming in. This is in regard with the Kulgam encounter, where we learned that a very unfortunate news has just stepped into the newsrooms this morning. Two army jawans have been killed in the line of action. This is in regard with Operation Akal that is underway for the ninth continuous day in Kulgam. There are inputs of terrorists being trapped in Kulgam in Jammu and Kashmir. Gunfight, heavy gunfight and shelling was underway yesterday, last night and today. News just came in this morning that two army jawans have been killed in action. Zeenat, my colleague, is joining me live on the broadcast on that. Zeenat, what's the update? Has any terrorist been caught? We learned this is the ninth day when the operation has entered. Operation Akal is the longest encounter, I believe, so far in the recent days. What's the update?
See, the recent update is that now that the army has confirmed that the two jawans of the Indian Army of 19th RR who were the part of this operation have lost their life, and army had paid condolence to the family as well. This is the ninth day of the operation where we see that apart from the two casualty that the army has received, there are already the 9 Indian Army soldiers that too have received injury. Although the one terrorist who comes from the Pulwama's Lashkar-e-Toiba module has been neutralized on the very first day of this operation. See, we need to understand that this is a new technique that the terrorists have now adopted, because the kind of long-drawn operations earlier were witnessed in Rajouri, Punch, Doda, and Kishtwar. Now, see, the same trend has been also been observed in the Kashmir Valley, where the terrorists are now choosing the higher belts to have the warfare for a very long time, because this is one of the such kind of operation which has entered the ninth day. And if I remember clearly, if my memory corrects me, this is one of the first operation where we see that the operation in the Kashmir Valley has entered the ninth day. So definitely the security forces have to be more cautious, because they are the trained guerrillas. They are the trained guerrillas who had infiltrated into the valley, the Pakistani terrorists, because this was the int of Indian Army, which has come to them saying that the infiltrators, the Pakistani terrorists, had managed to sneak into Indian territory, and also from their Riyasi sector, they have managed to enter into Kulgam. After getting the credible leads, now the security forces launched this operation 9 days before, and still they are not able to neutralize all of them. We have seen the all kind of surveillance devices, from helicopters to drone bombing and everything, to see that these terrorists get neutralized. But as the operation unfolds, we see more and more we hear the gunshots. In fact, the civilians were also evacuated on Thursday by the Jammu and Kashmir police, the Kulgam police, to safer locations, because they were also not feeling secure. That tells you also the kind of terrorists and the kind of training that they have received, and also the arms and ammunition that they are carrying, that has stretched this encounter to the ninth day. This is the module. This is something which we have seen earlier in the Jammu belt, where the operations would take place in the higher belts, and now earlier in Kashmir we would see the operation in either in the hinterland, in the plains. People would these terrorists would take shelter in the residential homes, and with the help, because of the locality, and because that would make the operation easier for the security forces. But now, once the terrorists take their positions in the higher reaches, the treacherous terrain, the dense foliage, that definitely helps them to take their positions for a longer time. Although the operation continues on the ninth day, let's see that when the success will come to the joint forces in this operation, because men, machinery, the foot soldiers, the para commandos, the elite commandos, all are part of the operation. And we have also seen the visit of the northern commander in the South Kashmir to take the first review of the security situation in the South Kashmir. We have seen we have seen J&K police chief, the IG Kashmir, also going and seeing and monitoring the situation on ground. But ultimately, it is the jungle warfare that we see, which is taking place in the Kulgam, where the operation has entered 9th day, and this aid comes from Indian Army, who has launched this operation, and also they are the ones who have to neutralize the terrorists, because ultimately when it comes to jungle warfare, no better army can do this operation better than Indian Army. So we need to see that when the terrorists will be neutralized. But as of now, the count stands: the one local terrorist of the Pulwama has been neutralized by the Indian Army in Kulgam. Meanwhile, the Army has received the casualty of 2 boys, and also the 9 injuries have come to Indian Army. Need to see when these Pakistani trained terrorists will be neutralized, because the forces are not leaving the ground despite the operation has entered the ninth day. This tells you the seriousness of forces on the ground to see the terrorists who are taking their refuge in the fringes. In this is a belt, the Kulgam, that connects you to the Kishtwar, which is Jammu. So we are seeing the alertness also in the Kishtwar. And as far as the regions of South Kashmir, be it this Kulgam or the South Kashmir and the Pulwama, they all are connected regions, and the terrorists usually make the movement. There had been the reports that the infiltration this time has gone up. We are seeing the numbers are surging, and also the kind of operation that Indian Army has launched in these regions tells you that they want to neutralize the terror, they want to flush out these terrorists, and that is why they are not leaving the ground.
Zeenat, one more question before I let you go. Are these terrorists that are trapped in the Kulgam encounter, how many of them are there in total now that are still left to be manhunted? And are they related to any terrorist organization like the Jaish-e-Mohammed or the Lashkar-e-Toiba? What inputs do we have on that front?
See, when the Indian Army received this int about the movement of the terrorists in the Akhal, this is a Malwa forest belt. There was the input of about 5 terrorists in this belt. 3 were foreign terrorists, the Pakistani terrorists, and the 2 were locals. We had already reported that there was a meeting. The exchange of supplies was the main issue when these terrorists met, and they were exchanging certain supplies. The arms and ammunition were getting exchanged, and the army received the input about the movement of the terrorists. But as of now, they could neutralize the local face. We have always seen that the locals are not much with their training skills. With the results, they get neutralized, as we have seen, unless and until somebody who has given a good time in the terror outfit and he gets some training. But local boys have not seen we have not seen local boys so trained. So whenever the operation extends for 2 to 3 days or even a 1 day, then definitely the foreign terrorist, the Pakistani terrorist, is seen there. And in this belt also, as the input was of the 3 Pakistani terrorists who had come to take ammunition and arms, because obviously the Pakistan terrorist always is able to sustain in the Kashmir Valley and the Jammu. It is only because of the local support, for which we have seen the multiple raids being carried by the NIA, ED, CIK, SIA, and all other units of the J&K police, along with the national investigating agencies, to see that the oxygen that they get from the locals who provide that logistic support to them is taken out. So many people have been booked under UAPA, PSAs have been slapped, and with the result, the local recruitment number has definitely gone down. But when it comes to the Pakistani terrorists, obviously you need to have the good intelligence, and definitely quite a good plan to execute on ground to see that the foreign terrorists are neutralized. Because foreign terrorists, whenever it takes refuge or a siege in the forest, in the jungle area, so it takes time to neutralize, because this is a trend that has been followed by the Pakistani terrorists for the last couple of years in Rajouri, Poonch, Doda, Kishtwar, where operations at times have continued for more than a month without a success. We have seen such operations, and this is the first time after after decades where we see that the Pakistan terrorists stretching this encounter, and it is the 9th day where Pakistani terrorists have not been neutralized, and the security forces are also not leaving the ground to see that they are neutralized